Hello, good evening. I am Anila Kunapareddi, and today we are going to start with our evening session for law students. So, first, I have the first law student of today on 3rd June is Sumed. Hello, good evening, Sumed.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you doing?
It's pretty well, and today we went to attend some harvesting park, which is located in Jubilee Hills.
Okay, good.
The theme is very good. It is like to develop the green environment and increase the groundwater levels.
So, what do they have there? Give us some details.
Different types of methods like actually our Telangana government also initiated program like Inkudu Guntalu, digging the holes like near the roads to store that rainwater, and different kinds of method to store rainwater, and
I've
we
seen
know that
those mesh on the roads sometimes, those, with squares. Maybe that's where that's one of the ways.
No, actually they are for drainages, I guess. I think there is
It must be for rainwater to flow also. When it rains, water fills up on the roads.
Yeah,
so
it's
they
for
have
drainage
these
usage only, but not for underground. For increasing the underground water level, it's not going to be impact
I
that
thought
much.
rainwater would go in from there and go underneath.
Actually, when there's in bottom when there is a soil, so that soil absorbs the water. So in most of the cities, every road pavements are built with cements, so that there is no chance of sinking of water.
What about the main roads? See, you must have seen that water fills up on the roads, no? But there's a lot of water logging when it rains.
Yeah, actually we've seen that when we have heavy rainfall, we can see that heavy water is on roads, like we can't even pass through that roads because of that
for
water.
that, have you noticed on many roads
Because
I've
of no
seen
proper
those
drainage
iron
systems.
mesh with
Yeah,
checks?
it was blocked due to some plastics or something. Due to that, the plastic, the passage of water is blocked.
All right. So I think even the Chief Minister, I read about it in the paper. The Chief Minister was asking all the GHMC people to see that there are no blockages of any kind, so that in the rainy season, particularly all the plastic and all that clogs the drains, and then the water comes onto the road.
It's a big challenge for GHMC, I guess, ma'am.
So Chief Minister has already alerted all the officials to take care about that and be prepared for the rainy season.
But people not stop using the plastic, right? We can see every payments are filled with plastic.
They are all, yes, of course, that are people have to learn. It's not just GHMC, it's all the people together.
Yes.
Who have to do something about it.
Every citizen has to contribute their own.
Yes. What do you do? I mean, do you think as citizens we can follow certain rules about the use of plastic?
Not as
and
citizens.
disposal of plastic.
Yeah, ma'am. We can reduce usage of plastics by using some cotton bags. Like instead of plastic bottles, we can use steel bottles or like copper bottles, glass bottles. Preferring that we can use recycled bottles as compared to that high density polythene bottles.
One use plastic is very dangerous, I believe. There's something called one use plastic, one time use plastic.
So
that is, people use it not once, they use it many times sometimes. That's also bad. Particularly when you get your food from these Swiggy and all. They send some kind of food in the plastic containers. Which is very bad.
Plastic. I mean,
which is very bad. Yes.
Plastic will melt due to that heat, and the plastic
ingredients
will be.
It enters the food particles. Whatever we are consuming. So that plastic somehow we'll be consuming that plastic also, which is obviously very bad.
Actually, while we go out, usually we go on buying water bottles, right? So on the water bottles also, he will clearly mention that it should not be exposed to sunlight.
Yes.
But actually, we go on exposing that water bottle to sunlight due to that heat. Might be some dangerous, harmful plastic contents will be added to that water. But usually we guess that it's a pure water.
So there are some plastics, there are different varieties of plastic, and the kind we get in the markets, particularly when you buy bottles, they might be just one use plastic, one time use.
Recycled plastics.
One time use, use it and throw it. Don't sort of use it again and again and again. The plastics which people keep in their homes are bottles. They are good quality ones. Most people keep good quality ones.
High density plastic.
Yeah, I think some, it's got a term. I'm not sure what it's called. But they are, I think some of them are good quality plastics.
High density polythene.
All right, so we will. So you enjoyed the trip to the rainwater harvesting plant.
I enjoyed a lot and I gained some knowledge about
that most important
storing of rainwater.
Is to gain knowledge, yes. During rainy season, from the rooftops, so much water flows down.
Yeah, it's gone waste.
And it goes waste. So eventually, all the water from our drains, from our rivers, joins the sea. Once it joins the sea, it becomes salt water.
Salt water, it's
so
no
we can't
use.
consume it. So we have to store the water before it actually joins the sea.
Yes.
So that is so rainwater harvesting is a very important step towards it.
Actually, we can experience a drought of water in the summer seasons.
Yes, obviously.
In most of the cities, we can see more places
drought
of water.
Cities, yes. Water waste, there's more water wastage. So if you could store it through rainwater harvesting. In this rainy season, if you store water, it will come in useful in the next year.
Yeah,
during
not
summer.
only next year, upcoming years.
Summer.
Not only years.
So this year's water might be used next year, and next year's water will be used some year after that.
We can
that is if people learn to conserve water.
Yes.
Conservation of water is very important. All right, we will look at some story building today. I think I've done it with you before. I'll give you a sentence and we'll build upon it as a story.
Okay.
So we had done word building the other day. Today we'll do a story building.
Fine.
So I will give you the first sentence. At 8 p.m., I think around 8 o'clock yesterday in the evening, I heard a loud noise outside my home.
I need to continue with home.
Start with no. You take up another sentence which is part of a story like this. First sentence is
the
mine.
sound might be some accident or some incident took place outside.
Not might be. I saw what you saw.
Actually, I've seen that. I guess some accident, ma'am.
It was an accident between
a bike or any motorcycle.
Don't say I guess, because it's a story. You have to say it happened.
Okay.
Okay. So you carry on from I heard a loud noise, and you will say yes. That noise was when two vehicles collided. One was a motorbike maybe, another one was a car or a truck and a motorcycle, whatever. You can say anything.
Okay, it might be.
You saw it. What you saw? You just say that I saw it.
A motorcycle and a car had been hit. It
clashed.
It
collided.
See, one is heavily injured. The bike rider is heavily injured because he was not taking precautions, like he was not wearing helmet, necessary guards which are necessary to ride a bike. He was not wearing them, and he was a little bit drunken. Yeah. And the car vehicle is in overspeed. Because of his overspeed and his negligence, this incident has took place. And when I heard this loud noise from this sound, there is a huge, enormous blood I can see in the pavements.
Okay, I'll say the next sentence. Forgot. All right. So this was between a car and a motorcycle, and the motorcycle driver, or the person who was riding his bike, did not have a helmet, and he looked maybe drunk. Carry on from there.
And later
the car driver?
Yeah, and the car driver suddenly he started applying brakes, but due to this overspeed, the car is not stopped, so he hit the bike.
He hit the bike. Okay. So I know, and the road was very crowded also, because in the evening time, lot of people are going home from their work. A lot of people there on the roads. So for some reason, the the person who was on the bike had slowed down a little bit, and the car had not slowed down. It came and hit the person.
The better thing is like no one got injured, uh, but only with few wounds that a biker got injured, not other citizens like who are traveling through the payments or else other bikers or other members who are passing through the way. They are not got injured that much. Only these two got injured.
The car driver came out of the car and was saying sorry, sorry to the person,
Bike.
the biker. And he tried to help him come up, and a lot of other people also came to help. People on the road also came to help.
The nearby citizens helped him to get first aid because he was getting wound.
There was some blood coming.
Blood is coming from that wounds. Later on, someone of that young boy called some ambulance because see in schools every teacher is teaching that if you see any incident like any fire incident has took place, you need to call fire station, and if any accident if you have seen, you need to call ambulance. If any civil disturbances are occurring, you need to call police. Like basic instructions are teached by teachers. So due to that, the child who is nearby called the ambulance. So
The ambulance came in 15 minutes.
even in the heavy traffic, the ambulance guy who was driving, he was very fast and furious. He came in minutes.
So did they attended to the biker, but particularly the person who was riding the bike, because he was injured and he was sitting on the side, not seriously at least, but he was sitting on the side and he was feeling a little dull, and there was blood from his forehead also, and from some part on his hand also it got a big cut. So they attended to him. The ambulance driver attended to him quickly, and that's it.
Within few span of time, arriving after the ambulance, the biker who got injured had took to the nearby hospital and he got medicated, and someone nearby the place came around. I think he is neighbor, I guess. The biker belongs to that that area. So someone identified that person and intimated to his family members that the person got met with an accident.
Yeah, the family. Soon the father of the boy who was driving the bike, he came and he took charge of the situation.
Yeah.
And luckily for him, the boy who was riding the bike was not seriously injured, so he could take him home.
Yeah. After that medication, he just discharged and went to home, and his father gave him bond about to take precautions while driving.
Yes. All right. So at least it was a happy ending, and it was because nobody was seriously
Nobody
injured.
got injured.
And but that was it. And if the police had come, they had not come actually.
Actually, no one informed the police, so that police are not come. Right? If the police came, it might be take some.
Would have become police case or something.
Yes, police case and some other incident.
All right. So at least that was a happy ending. I'm quite happy that the boy was not seriously injured.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
All right. So that is the story that we have talked about, and we'll look at some. Okay, you can look at. We'll have some long talk today. You can select a topic of out of the three. You can select any topic. Read it aloud, and so that everybody can hear you.
Why do people visit places of worship like temples, churches, mosques, etc.? Actually, people when they have like free time, in summer vacations or some other vacations, people try to visit some ancient temples which are built around thousands of years back. They believe that there is some mysterious power inside the temple, and the other reason is like might be their ancestors taught them that like that it is a prestigious temple. Uh, you need to go on practicing the same thing which was ancestors are teaching them, that see you need to visit this temple every year at this time, so that something good thing will be happening to you in your life, like these kind of things the ancestors will teach, and the same practice is going on from generations to generations, like so on it was going to continue. Later on see when we are going to some Jubilees Peddamma Gudi, and in AP Tirupati. For Tirupati, there are many pilgrims travel from different types of states, even from north. They will travel to visit Balaji.
Why do they travel?
Because there is the thing that there might be a great power in this place, in this pilgrim place, and they offer a huge, they contribute a huge amount as donations, as funds to that god. And moreover, for Muslims,
yeah, tell me,
for Muslims they will go for.
do people only go
Makkah.
to these famous temples, or do they visit a neighborhood temple also?
Ask
We are
as
talking about
day-to-day
people
life,
in general, all people.
generally in day-to-day life, people visit nearby places. See, generally temples which are nearby to their home.
Why do they visit?
See, there is some power when we visit temples, because the temples are built in a scientific reason. See, that Gopuram, what we call the Gopuram, everything is built in with the scientific reasons. While we enter into the temple, we can see that peace. Actually, not only temples, even church, mosque, every place is built with some scientific reasons. While these people went into the religious places, they will get some, their aura get developed, like
I
they
know,
feel some
that's
good
quite right.
feel,
That's it, thank you.
and they will get relaxed.
Yes, as you said, people visit temples, not just the very
Yeah,
famous temples, but
and
people visit the nearby temples also, because they find
Yeah,
some
they believe
peace
that the
there.
wishes become true.
They find some peace, maybe, because people do pray in their homes also.
Praying their homes, and
In spite of that, they visit temples because there is some kind of a aura, as you said. Aura is there, and people are able to focus. They connect with that place.
they connect us.
They connect with the place. And temples, as you know, are very beautiful. They have some trees, they have flowers. There you hear
the
the
infrastructure
bell.
is very good, and
You hear the temple
environment,
bell. Yes, the environment is very good. So all that, and it's not just temples. People who believe in going to churches go
See,
to churches or to the masjid
mosques.
or mosque or something. So I know it's. I think it's people connect to these places of worship.
Yeah.
All right. You can also read. This is a very small picture, but I'm sure it can be seen fine. Otherwise, you can talk about it. You can see it, but I'm not sure if it appears on the.
Yeah, we can see an old man is sitting under a tree.
Under a tree.
Under a tree, and a girl might be, she is some child near that village or some other place. Might be this old man sitting near to her home. So just she came in curiosity. She just asking that old man, "Oh, what happened to you? Why you are sitting alone? Don't you have any
How
home
old
or
is she?
some
Yeah.
shelter?"
She's asking him something. You don't know. How old is the child? The girl?
I guess she might be a minor. She's around.
She's a child.
Yeah,
How
she's
old? Approximately
she's
you'll
schooling,
have
I
to
guess.
Make a guess.
Approximately she was like in 8 years, 10 years might be.
Okay.
And she might be,
So
he
what
was
else can you
traveling
see?
from place to place. See, we can see he was carrying some stick. Along with that stick, he tied a cloth which
Bundle.
yeah,
He's got a
bundle.
bundle
Yeah, with
on his stick.
yeah, with cotton stick. It's a cotton tone cloth. Inside, I think he
Perhaps has
wrapped some cloths or something, necessity things which he needed to travel from place to place. And he was just, I think it might be lunchtime. She was asking, did you had
Is
your
she-
lunch?
Okay. Is she offering him some food or is she just
No,
talking?
she's not offering. Just she is asking, like, did you eat something, or like, why did you came here? See, generally when we are traveling payments, if we see someone who is old, we try to cross
We try.
the road.
Yeah,
we help
them.
him to
We
cross
them
the
to
roads.
cross the- Yes.
And actually, we asked that why you came here. What's the need to come here in
So
this
what
time?
what else do you see in the picture?
And we can see a big tree, and this person is sitting under the tree, and a girl who is questioning him, and a
Anything-
squirrel.
Squirrel.
Yeah,
Okay, there's a squirrel as
yeah,
well.
yeah. We can see a
Okay.
squirrel, which was following that little girl. I think she was her pet, I guess.
Maybe. Okay. Is there anything else in the picture?
Yeah, it's a little bit a picture, so we can't narrate that much. It's a short story, I guess.
All right. So people resting under trees, it's not so uncommon. People do rest, particularly in the villages.
I guess he might
They
be
might be
tired.
taking some rest under the shade of a tree.
Yeah, might be tired
Yes.
because of traveling.
All right. So we can also look at some words. So we'll look at some words from the newspaper and you can tell me what it means in that particular context. Okay. Read it aloud.
Center notifies guidelines to boost electric car production. It's a good initiative, I guess, ma'am, because nowadays the motor vehicles which are running by fossil fuels, it was damaging environment a lot. So electric cars might help to recover that environment back,
Yes.
and it is very eco-friendly, and it is not that much. It is budget friendly. We need not to invest that much.
So boost here
on-
means what?
Here the boost electrical means production means like increasing the production,
Increasing, yes. Boost is to
increasing the productions of the
boost
electric
has
vehicles.
many meanings. Here it means to quantity, to increase the quantity.
Increase the
Okay.
quantity.
Center is notifies guidelines
Guidelines
to
to
boost electric car production. As you were saying, fossil fuels also pollute the environment.
Yeah,
Plus, they are limited in quantity. It's not unlimited. So that's the most important thing. We don't have unlimited quantity of fuel. We have to find other ways of running our
Running
vehicles
vehicle.
and all that for fuel.
Yes.
So electric car is something which we can always, electricity is something which we can
In Delhi
produce.
already it is banned, like diesel vehicles which are older than 10 years,
Yes.
and petrol vehicles which are older than 15 years, it is banned.
Yeah, a lot of CNG is
yeah,
there.
CNGs.
Most of it, yes.
Yes.
So boosting is to increase the production. Boost can also be used, psychological, in the sense that somebody, if I encourage somebody, let's say a teacher encourages a student. So when that also is boost,
Like
boost
we
your
can
morale. Somebody
motivate.
motivate a person, somebody's morale is down because he or she has not been doing well, for example, and the teacher says something to encourage the student. So the student's morale is boosted. So boost can be mental, psychological. Boost can also be like as we said, increase the quantity. Here it refers to increasing
Increase
the quantity. And boost, as you know, is an energy drink, no, for children.
Yeah.
Boost is the secret of my energy. All the cricket players used to do that.
Yes.
They would show this bottle and say boost. So that was one. Yes. So let's look at one or two others. this one on the top.
Yeah. 3 soldiers killed in Sikkim landslide. I guess there might be a landslide due to that melting of ice. In summer, usually ice melts.
Ice melted long ago. It's something else now. It's rainy season now.
Uh,
What is a landslide? So tell me that. Soldiers
near-
dying, it's very sad, but what exactly happened? Sikkim? There's a
Sikkim landslide.
So what's a landslide here?
See, ma'am, rocks which are in edges, the rocks will be fallen onto the roads, pavements.
On hilly
Slides,
places.
yes.
Wherever there are hills, there is always the danger of landslides.
Yeah, we can see in places when we are traveling to nearby mountains,
Mountain areas.
there will be an indication like don't go near to the mountains. There will be falling off rocks.
So when the rocks, sometimes big boulders, I mean there's not small rocks, are big rocks,
Big,
so
yes.
they're called boulders. Boulders roll down the mountain and anybody who's going on the roads underneath, obviously they're all crushed underneath. And sometimes you also have a lot of, the soil also coming down.
Yes,
And soil
erosion.
is not in small quantities, it's in huge.
Because it's a big mountain
in
side.
big tons.
Yes.
So people are just crushed underneath and or they are buried underneath. So this is what happened. It's very
3
sad
soldiers.
that 3 soldiers were killed in Sikkim landslide. In Kerala also there was a landslide about 3 years ago, if you remember. I don't know if you remember that. It was very much in the papers. We don't expect it in Kerala, but Kerala also has some certain, not big mountains, but some mountains. So there was
Just
this,
because of soil erosion, I guess.
that
ma'am.
was soil, not mountains. So
Soil
those big,
erosion.
and they also have a lot of rains. So those big mounds of soil came down and it buried the villages underneath. A lot of people died.
Yeah, it is due
That
to
was
this
about
because of that environmental pollutions.
3 years ago, I think, yes. Okay, there's one more here underneath the picture.
Treacherous terrain.
Treacherous, trails.
Terrain. Rescue work under a way after a landslide hit a military camp at Chetan in Sikkim.
It's something related to this. So what is treacherous and what are trails?
Terrain.
A terrain, I'm sorry, treacherous
terrain.
terrain. Treacherous is what?
I don't have any idea about this word.
Treacherous here is dangerous. Treachery can be cheating also, but here it refers to dangerous terrain. Terrain means the land, the topography.
Yeah,
The land, terrain refers to
the
land, that area
Surface.
we say terrain, mountainous terrain or
Yeah,
rocky terrain like that. So this is a treacherous terrain because it was so dangerous that it came down and it fell on one of those army camps or something and people
it's a
died.
dangerous terrain.
Treacherous here is dangerous. All right, so we have looked at a few words also. That was good. We did some story building. All right then. Thank you very much, Sumit. That was nice talking to you. And see, I hope you will be able to, you keep using those words as and when you can.
Yeah, ma'am, I should.
All the best. Bye-bye.